Welcome, brothers and sisters. You know, I hope all of you brothers are doing well. But you know, it's very important that we allow the BAW to do what she does. You know, BAWs, they do serve a purpose. You know, they do serve a purpose. Their purpose is to destroy simps. You know, all simps will meet their fate in dealing with the BAW. Many simps will be converted to red pill men from actually dealing and being raked over the coals by these women. It's important that you allow them to do what they do, you know? Just stand out of the way. Do not become a prop. You know, we don't make videos about B-dubs. Our videos are more about men. And men, you know, it's more about the brothers staying out of the clutches, you know, standing clear while the parasite destroys the simp male. You know, it's a shame, but the simp male has to go. You know, and the black woman or women in general are the weapon by which to destroy the simp male. You know, that's how you got to see things from now on, brothers. You know, I was just thinking about the BAW and how to utilize them. You know, we as brothers, you know, we must allow the BAW to do her job to destroy the males who are not worthy. You know, who are not worthy, who are no no earthly good to anyone. They must be destroyed by this parasite. You know, they must be eaten from the inside out. What we do is, you know, we're kind of like those brothers. You know, it's like you're going down the street. You know, you're riding down the street, and 2 miles ahead there's a sinkhole. You know, and we're those brothers in the middle of the street holding those signs up saying, "Hey, there's a sinkhole, you know, a few feet, you know, in a few miles or whatever, and you better be careful. Detour, go this way." But the simp male, he's never gonna get it. He's never gonna quite understand, not until he falls in the sinkhole. You know, a lot of these brothers, they feed the sinkhole. You know, they try to feed the sinkhole. A sinkhole is basically a bottomless pit, man. And the more you feed it, the more it eats. You cannot prop up a sinkhole, you know? I mean, this is not a game. This is not a joke. When the Most High said separate from them, that's what he meant. He meant separate. He didn't mean, you know, help them out when they're down and out. He didn't mean, you know, become props for them. He didn't mean get all up in your feelings. You know, you start feeling sorry for people. Oh, my people. You know, I mean, I don't know what y'all gonna do, man. Seriously, y'all are gonna die with the simps. How many times I gotta tell you, men, that if you stand in the way of judgment, you will take her place. You know, look at that black male. Look at that black man look at that black man who got killed because he was trying to protect his BAW. You know, 9 times out of 10 she wasn't a sister because they're I mean, I don't understand why black men don't understand that black women are not sisters. Okay, BAWs and sisters, they're two different groups of people. You know, just like brothers and black men are two different groups of people. You don't lump all of them up in the same group and just be like, oh, brothers, sisters, No, 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 no. These are not your sisters. Many of these simps are not your brothers. You know? Not until they wake up, man. Not until they wake up, man. It must, this is the consensus amongst the brothers, man. And the sisters. What am I talking about when I get on these videos? Who am I talking about? It's obvious that a BAW is not a sister and a black man is not a brother. I mean, that's obvious. It's not about skin color, it's about mentality, man. But oftentimes black men get in their feelings. They start feeling sorry for these people, these parasites. A parasite is a parasite. A parasite is always going to be a parasite. It doesn't matter it doesn't matter. Sometimes we think if we're kind to a parasite, the parasite will change its ways. You know, we think that we sometimes we believe that this is the case, but we're going to be sadly mistaken if we believe such things. A parasite will always be a parasite. The leopard will never change her stripes. You know, she will never change her stripes. Is she capable? That is the question. Even is she even capable of changing her stripes? I mean, when you have been spoiled, when you have been pampered, when you have been coddled, when you have never been forced to take accountability for anything, you know, I mean, will you ever change? Will you ever become accountable? Us as brothers are to stand clear, you know? That's our job. Stand clear while the BAW receives her judgment. Do not prop her up. Do not help her. Do not feel sorry for her. Do not do not even make eye contact with her, because she will manipulate you. If you make eye contact with the BAW, she will use her see she will use that against you, man. See, you're reaching and she is so ready to catch. She is so ready to snap and ensnare. The Black Widow will use you and then destroy you. Use you for your seed and then destroy you, man. You know? In many cases. You know? In many cases, man. But ultimately, we must let these women be who they are. We must not try to change them in any way. We must not try to awaken them. None of that. None of that is needed. Her that she has her assignment. Her assignment is to destroy simps. Destroy the simps. Your job as a red pill man is to stand clear while she does her devilishment. Do not get caught up in her evil ways, in her evil plot. You know? The simp male must be destroyed. The more men she puts on child support, the more men she drags through the court system, the no fault divorce, the more false allegations that she lays against the man. Oh my God, get that damn piece of garbage fixed. Please. The more false accusations she alleges, you know, a lot of men, are going to wake up. She's the catalyst by which to wake these men up. You know, you brothers better not get caught up in her stupidity with your damn emotions. You black men are fucking too emotional, man. You black men are too emotional, man. This is your problem. This is the biggest problem amongst black men. This is not the channel for feelings. But a lot of black men are very emotional, man. They're very they have the propensity. They have the they can get caught up in their feelings. Just the fact that they can, you know, it's shameful, man. I mean, it's very self-destructive. And it's destructive to everyone around you. Stand firm. You know? Now I broke these things down in other videos, so that I didn't put out yet. So I don't want to go deep into the subject matters, man. I just want to make sure that you brothers are aware, you know. Don't be fooled. Allow the BAW to do what she does. Just stand clear. See, they state that only the strong will survive. Only the strong will survive. All of you men who are getting caught up in your feelings, you are not going to survive. You're not going to survive, man. That black dude that was at the grocery store, went in the grocery store, his BAW decided that she wanted to park in the handicapped spot because she was a BAW and nobody could tell her nothing, probably. It's most likely what happened. She was not a sister. And that black man came out of the store and he took the brunt of her judgment. And I mean, in the eyes of the world, that is what he was supposed to do. Because he's a big man. Because he's strong. He's stronger than her. He is supposed to protect her. But these women don't listen to you. What happened to preventive maintenance? That's like going down to the place and getting your oil changed every 3 months or whatever your car entails. You go down there, you get your oil changed. I mean, that's preventive maintenance. So when a black man tells you that, hey, BAW, you're messing up, you're screwing up, you're destroying the community, and she doesn't want to listen to you, but yet and still she believes that you are somehow supposed to fall on the knife when judgment comes, you know when it's time to be judged for her behavior. Or I mean, some people call it judgment, some people call it shit hitting the fan. you know Shit always hits the fan. Are you black men prepared for when shit hits the fan? you know Man, shit is about to hit the fan again. I hope that you men are prepared. This is hurricane season, man. Are black people any more prepared for hurricane season than they were last hurricane season? Are they any more prepared? You know? Or did they go back into their slumber? Back to their 40-ounce bottles, back to their back to their 40-ounce bottles, back to their uh weed smoking, back to their BS, back to their nigga jive talking, you know, just back to walking around with their pants hanging off their asses, back to basics, you know. I hope you brothers are being prepared, man, because things will hit the fan. Shit will hit the fan, man. Shit always hits the fan. And black people don't ever seem to be prepared for it. You know? We are not to change the BAW. We are not to attempt to change her. We can only change ourselves. That is our job, to change ourselves, to maneuver around her, to avoid her, to isolate her and her simps. Isolate. I don't want no BAWs at my party. That's what is it? What's that basketball player that didn't want the BAWs at their party? Then that other black man, Michael Kruger. I don't know what was the dude that made the Black Panther movie. I forgot his name. Michael B. Jordan, one of them dudes. Anyway, yeah, he didn't want them black girls at his party because they were gonna come in there with their funky attitudes. It just spoiled the whole day, you know what I mean? And there was white women around, and Asian women, and Hispanic women, and when the BAW comes, and they just make you, they just crash the party, man. They just make the party all lame and boring. You know, a lot of these BAWs, they hate your guts, but they somehow believe that they have some type of property rights to you men. I mean, they literally think that they own you. You should see if some of these dudes when they're talking to other races of women, you should see how they look at you like they own you, like you're their property, and like ugh, like you don't own nobody, you know, nobody's your property. I hate The biggest thing I hate when women say the two biggest statements that I hate when a woman says is I love you and my man. Never allow a woman to say she loves you, and never allow a woman to call you her man. See, because she believes that you're her property in some kind of way. I don't know. I'm not your man, okay? You don't have a man. The Most High has men. You are his woman, you know? You're his woman, but he is not your man. I mean, get that through your head. I mean, I don't know what these women are on these days. You know, it's a sorry state of affairs when you black men don't have a culture of your own. You're not even allowed to have one. Black women would rather, your woman would rather, she would rather force you to live out someone else's sick psychological game than to have a culture of your own. You know, like a culture that doesn't really care about money. You know, you have money, but it's not important. You know, it's just like something that you use to pay bills and things. But you have a culture. You know, you get together. You know, you have your music. You have your family around. You have that's cultural. You know, black people don't have a culture. The black people's culture is the culture of materialism. You know, stuff, external BS. That's the culture of black men and black women. You know, are they brothers and sisters? No, because hey, you throw a few crumbs at them, and they'll turn on you. I mean, they'll turn on you in a heartbeat. They'll turn on you for false validation, for fake validation. I mean, anything. You know, just for some kudos. You know, attaboys. They'll turn on you for that. You know, it's sickening, man. But as I stated, man, your job is the classic avoidance maneuver. Zero eye contact. Do not talk to these women. You know, I didn't say anything about the sisters. I said the BAW. Unfortunately, black men don't know what sisters are. You know, so they seem to lump these women all into one group and wonder why they get raked over the coals. See, they're mistaking a sister for a BAW or BAW for a sister. Because black women, you know, the only reason a lot of these women are on your channels is because they're listening, you know, they're trying to figure out where black men are going so they could, they could find a way to try to manipulate their way into it. You know? Shameful, you know. Highly suspect behavior. You know, stand clear. You know, these women don't even know how to be sisters nor wives to good men. You know, they destroy good men. A good man is based on material. You know, how much material can he provide? Can he have me living up in the big house? Can he have me dressing in the finest clothes? Can he send my children to the finest Prussian built school systems? You know, can he do these things for me? I don't know, man. You know, this is what she wants, but hey, that's her job. Her job is to destroy the simps. And many black men, you know, it's unfortunate that black men don't figure these things out until they're 20, 30 years old. They got multiple children out of wedlock with BAWs. It's just very shameful, man. You know, this is why I'm making these videos. I'm only talking to the brothers. I'm only talking to intelligent men. Those are only men. I'm not talking to a lot of you black men. I mean, I'm not talking to you. You know, I mean, I'm not talking to all of y'all. I'm only talking to the brothers. Okay, a man that could be considered to be a brother. But these are brotherhood lessons. The 5 steps in the moral code is essential to brotherhood. It is the first, it is the foundation of your culture. Foundation of your culture. It is not the culture, it is the foundation of culture. It means it comes before culture. I broke that down in another video. I hate to bring it up. I hate to go down that road. But brothers, I want you to have happiness in your life, man. I want y'all to have happiness. You can have happiness by letting go. You are not to try to change the BAW. You are not to get into long, drawn-out debates and arguments and things of this nature. That is in direct conflict with your happiness. Your job is to allow her to destroy the simps that the Most High needs destroyed. I mean, hey, you can't, there's nothing you can do to change that. Those simps must be awakened by any means necessary, man. Those simps must be awakened. But the burden is not always on your shoulders. I mean, you've done your part. You put out your videos. You said your piece. You've enlightened a lot of brothers. You've enlightened a lot of men. You should be happy. You should be, you should just be happy. Just let them be with their weave. Let them be. Do not even be angry with them. There's no need to even be angry with them. They are doing their job. Now that will call into question, what kind of man are you? Are you a simp? Because if you're all up in your feelings, I'm most likely you're probably still simping, man. To simp means to make emotional decisions. To make decisions based on fee-fees. To acquiesce because of fee-fees. To make illogical decisions because of fee-fees. Because you want the woman to be happy. You don't want to do what's right because you want the woman to be happy. You ever notice that these women are not concerned with your happiness? Not even in the least. I mean, even if they are somewhat concerned with your happiness, it's only based on what they're getting out of the deal. I mean, what are they getting out the deal? A lot of these women are only doing these things because they expect payment. You're an investment, man, and they expect return on their investment. They expect you to produce. They want their investments to pay dividends. But for the simp mind, he thinks with his feelings. He believes that she loves him. She loves you, all right. It's just not for the same reasons that you love her. It has nothing to do with how you love her. Well, she loves you, all right. That's not how you think. Like I said, brothers, man. I hope all you brothers are doing well out there. On that note, I want to say peace. Hit the comments section. Let me know what you think. Get on the 5 steps. Adopt the moral code.